talk with people that pass me by. I share a laugh that gives me joy, that everyone's having a good time. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. No, it's the time of year, winter wonderland. My winter wonderland. It's the time of year, my winter wonderland, my winter wonderland. I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Crafty Simmer. Now, I'm just gonna let everybody know that as of right now, I do have a brand new mic. So if things are just a little off or weird, don't hesitate, let me know. So far I've been messing with the settings so they look to be okay, But obviously though, if it does sound a little wonky or weird, I am just trying to figure it all out right now.
Welcome.
Anyways, we're just gonna jump right into it. We're going to start with with our building process today. We do have a build process. We do have a build today in mind. So how about we just jump into it and let's just get started. Alrighty, so here we are. We're doing a build for a future episode. I'm not really gonna give you guys much detail on what's happening for that episode. But we will be. I'm just trying to find a place that I'm happy with. I haven't found a spot that I'm quite happy with yet for the transformation of a build. I'm just looking around right now. A hospital. Like, there is a thought. There are some nominees for this build. I just don't like how, like, the trees are. It's not really a vibe I want to stick with, but it might be the vibe that we're going to get. Especially considering that this is essentially the last stream of the year. But it's these collections of it's this collection of houses right here though that I would consider for this build. Mostly because there's lots of space in them. I'm just not really vibing with kind of like the trees and stuff, looking like this one right here. This one kind of kills the vibe for me. Not gonna. Is that really what I want this? Now, granted, am I probably just gonna go through all these houses and just like redesign them so that way they match the aesthetic that I want? The possibility there is very strong, if we're being perfectly honest. But it's this house right here that I personally want to flip. So I really like kind of, it's meant to be like this real sense. So this is the house that's really kind of speaking to me right now, and it's probably gonna be the house that we're gonna be sticking to. So I am gonna go ahead here. I'm gonna search up a fancy interior. And we're gonna stick to looks. Because we're gonna essentially flip this house today. That's the plan, is to flip it. Okay. Just trying to find kind of like the idea that I want house. I think I found it. I think this is. Go grab the browser. Okay. Throw it down. We're gonna copy the link. Eventually it'll work. Copy. Okay, there we go. That worked. So this is the look that I want to go for. If we're cool with that, let's just jump right into it. I can still see it. That I can still. There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's get started. So the first thing that we're obviously going to do down this garage door, because this door we're not going to be using. Obviously, we will be kind of transforming it into a different color. I mean, we're going to be using our Malice doors options. And then we will be making this a gate here. Above average ink. So, I know how I want it to look, but like, how do I want to achieve it? Maybe the first thing we'll do is start off with the color of the house. I think that's the best way to. So let's go into flat colored blocks. Well, I'm really kind of vibing with the red color. And then we're also going to use a stone feature as well. We'll do like the brown vintage brick. This light red block, and then we'll have like the white outlining it. I think that'll look really nice. Okay. So now that we figured that out, it's time for some paneling. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. So this will be essentially kind of how we lay it out. Let's take down these bushes so that way I can see exactly what I'm doing. Perfect. Okay. Start going around and placing down our blocks. So if you guys have been here before, we don't really focus on making it nice and neat at the start. That kind of comes after, after I kind of lay out the blocks, and I know kind of where everything's gonna fall. So right now, we're essentially gonna be going around here and replacing all of the brick for this house build. So which will then be painted over. Just making sure that I get every single block that I need to take with me. While holding on to kind of like the main floor plan of the house. And what I'm looking forward to about this house the most is that it's got a bit of a challenge for me. And that is the spiral staircase. Staircase. I've never actually chiseled a spiral staircase before. So I think that's going to be mighty interesting to see how that works out. So I'm hoping that that'll look nice. I don't know. I think it's definitely going to be a challenge for me. So I'm looking forward to it. Okay. And then we're just going to go around here, finish up placing all of these blocks. Bit of a fireplace back here too. So we'll also have to consider that when we're finishing up. As well as just finishing off our windows, and we have made the effective circle around the house. Now, this and we'll just kind of like, we'll start off in the front here. As you guys can see here, there is this kind of like interesting dent in this side here. So that is something that we will be considering when we actually go around and we have like the finishing touch of the house. So if we go around and we just kind of fill out all of these blocks here. I'm really liking that so far. That looks. That is looking really nice. Happy with how it looks. Just check it. Okay. Done that, we can onwards. And I'm just fixing up my chair here. I apologize. Okay. Sorry, I'm now just like locked in on what I'm doing here. I just like I just want this to look really nice looking. So I kind of slipped into like one of my little into one of my little like focusing phases and just like completely locked onto what I was doing. Okay. Things looking really nice so far. But let's just go upwards. Ensure that we just go around. Cute! I like it. I am really vibing with this right now. I think it's cute. Like, I'm really excited to see how it looks at the end of this process. And like, like I have really high hopes already that this is gonna look really good at the end of it all. Like, I feel like this is gonna look really good. So I'm hoping that that feeling stays. Especially considering this is my last stream of 2020. So it's I do really want this to look nice, and then like in January I can show you all the progress that I've done working on this particular set, because this set needs to be really kind of like livened up with the reduction of it looking like Minecraft. Okay. Go around. That was the wrong block because that's the corner. Not a straight edge. And that one needs to be a corner block. I'm sorry, bless me. What, hun? Was it really loud though? I see. I don't think it was that loud. I love your logic. I can hear it, therefore it's a loud sneeze. Alright, let's take care of this. Again, just kind of like repeating the process on all sides of the house. Like, as much as this process is repetitive and really is just like the same thing over and over and over and over again, it is really like, I think it's really, I like having my sets be really really detailed. I like having detailed sets. That is for sure. So that is exactly what we're doing here. Making it look really detailed and really just like a nice looking spot, needless to say. I just wish it was easier to like kind of like copy and paste a chiseled block over and over and over again in like the air. Because like they don't have their own separate IDs, right? So like even if I wanted to, I can't really place it down. But I would really like to do that though. Like if you like pick like a block out of your inventory and just go like select a region, go / replace air with clipboard or something. I don't know. That like then it just kind of like puts everything like it transforms all the blocks that needs to be changed, and then bada bing bada boom, you have like a wall done in like seconds. For the last, it's not an option, so here we are hand placing all the blocks. Painfully placing every single block by hand. But we did go around quite a bit already, so that's really, we've gone around this house already 2 times, so. And the roof will obviously do the roof off of off stream. So like I know that like the roof is like the most painful part of this entire process because like I want it to look nice, I want it to look realistic, and that looks so nice. Oh, hello, how are you today? I'm making my house look nice. Making this house look nice. That's what I'm doing. I think I picked a really good color for this character. That I'm really liking this. It looks nice. It looks really good. And I am sure that when I go back around and I kind of like seal it all in, it's gonna have like this really nice look. But this color is actually, this block here is actually going to be changed into a different one. But we will go back around and do the second story. Oh no, that's not, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh, I mean, at least it's daytime. But that is really unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. Like, like last night, me and Adrian were outside for several hours trying to get our lights broke by the end of it. Now we have to return them. But like, though, when we said that was enough because they were broken and there's no point in me fighting with them anymore, because they won't work. That was when that like really big snowstorm that's hitting North America right now hit us, and there was a lot of snow. So I'm glad we kind of called it off and went inside, because about 30 minutes after that happened, it started to, it was, like, I'm not sure what it's like in other places, but where I am, like when it's heavily snowing like it was last night, like the entire outlook looks like a yellow hue, and it's like, oh wow, that there's a lot of snow coming down. Just the blocks that I'm using, these are flat colored blocks, so that I customize with chisel and bits. That's the blocks that I'm using right now. It's just blocks that were customized using chisels. And then the colors from like flat colored blocks, so like it kind of gives you all of these like really nice options for colors. There's thousands of options to choose from. you get all these like really nice looking options for your house, and I think they look so nice. So like I kind of have it looking like this nice little red color that I'm using right now. I have to just kind of fix it up as I go around. Yeah, that's what I'm using right now. I'm using these blocks. Wrong block. That's more good. So yeah, these are just blocks that I customize with chisel and bits, and then like the main block is from flat colored block. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm using right now though, is this block. I think they look really nice. If I'm being perfectly honest, I think they look really nice with these blocks here. And, yeah. It's just like this repetitive process though of just placing all of these blocks in, so that way it kind of finishes off this look that I'm going after. Okay. Yeah, like this is how it looks. I think it looks really nice. Yeah. How it looks. This is like a... I am really content with how this turned out so far. Fabric. Now, obviously, there are some cleaning up. Yeah. There's few spots in here that I need to clean up. But that's okay though, they're not too much of a concern right now. And then there's this spot right here that will be a different block altogether. So like I'm actually gonna use these brown benches, these brown blocks to do this one. And I will say right now that like a good 50% of these blocks, like I really do, like when I say I flip these houses, I flip these houses. And these pillars are not going to be these pillars. And this roof is going to be like more of like a black roof because that's what fits my aesthetic right here. And then these columns will be replaced with like a brown column instead. And actually look like an actual column. And that's how it looks so far. Minus from the little white spots in between corners. So the next step that we're going to be moving on to is windows. So we're going to be kind of using, we will be using, like I said, what I see in my, going to be using a white block. And we're going to be using a gray stained, light gray stained block. Or glass. Here we go. Yeah, okay, perfect. What we're going to be doing, I'm going to be getting rid of this glass here. Down. Which will then go ahead here and we'll do like 2 by 2. 1, 2, 5, 6. We'll make this part like really. Then we'll do kind of like so here. Yeah, okay. What I'm doing, I promise, I'm just a bit of like a.
No, she doesn't get.
Shh. Oh no! 1, 2, 4. There we go. Boop. One, two. One, two. Yeah, okay. And then I like it. Hi Lily, how are you? I am right now just focusing here. One, two, three. One, two. Okay, and then we'll 1, 2, 3. Okay. So then if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Then I go 1, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I know what I did though. I think I just added this one here. I gave it an extra space instead. Yep, that looks a lot better. Okay. That's good to hear, Lily. Are you part of the many of us that are being hit by this like massive snowstorm right now? Or I did it again. Okay. I'd rather the middle look at a place than the sides look at. Oh, you're in the sun? How lucky. Not even like in the negatives for you? Yeah, I just like... There's a big storm that's like ripping through both Canada and the US now, and I'm just like... because like now my kids are stuck. Oh, okay. Then that makes a lot of sense as to why you guys are not feeling it, because it sucks. And all of my kiddos are gonna be stuck inside for the next week, and I'm not excited for it. Because my kids are stuck inside, which makes them wild. And then it's also as well the week of Christmas. So, you know, then there's the hype for Christmas. It's gonna be a very, very busy week. Man. You got a teacher, make sure that you're really nice to them, okay? On school, please. Please. No. It's true though, children are wild right now. I was worried I was gonna have to write a critical incident report on Wednesday. Well, here's the thing though, our kindergartners, they're seeing the OSC doing like a bunch of like really cool tricks for their talent show stuff. And so them being kinders, they want to copy. So they grabbed the hoops that weren't part of their that aren't part of their act. And we had a child jump through it. She missed. And she hit her nose on the hula hoop. There was a lot of blood. Oh. There was a lot of blood. And it's like, oh crap. And so like I had to wait to see if she like broke any teeth or if she broke her nose. And it's like, please don't, please. My last day as center director, please do not make me fill out a bigger incident report. I've never actually seen before because I don't get critical incident reports. Which I mean, I'm guessing too in schools as well, is that there is a critical and then there's just like the basic incident reports, or there's like the basic incidents and then there's the really bad incidents. So like, it's like when a child breaks their nose, for example, or breaks a bone while in program care, that would be considered like a critical incident. So like that involves a bunch of paperwork, and we also have to contact like the government about it, being like, hey, so we had like a really bad incident. child had to go to the ER or whatever. So then they have to come and investigate it to see if it, well, if the parents aren't content with the care that was received, then licensing will come in and they'll do like an inspection to see kind of like what could have been done, if there was anything else that could have been done.
Just so you know, I'm sitting here quietly.
So yeah, that's, yeah, and yeah, that's scary though, is knowing that, like, if the parents aren't content with the care that they, like their kids, then it goes to the government. Then the government comes in and they look to see if there's anything that could have potentially prevented the accident. Now, thankfully, at least in my experience, most critical incidents don't actually go that far. Like, cause I've seen a handful of them, just not while I was the caregiver. So it's always other people that are getting the critical incident reports. I was just stressed out because I didn't want to be the center director filling out a critical incident, because that's scary. And it's a lot of paperwork. Which, speaking of which, it's kind of funny when, as a teacher, there's things that you would let your, that, like, if you had, like, kids, there are things, like, you would let, like, your own kids or siblings do versus what you let them do as a teacher. Or even just babysitting. Babysitting is not regulated. Versus a regulated environment where there's, like, upper management, and then there's, in my case, the government. And just kind of the things that, like, you would let your siblings and babysitting children get away with versus what you let your work kids get away with. Because, yeah. There's some things that I just kind of look at my work kids and it's like, you're insane. Be not. But yeah, no, it was scary, needless to say, because I'm like, did they break their nose? Just tell me that they did not break their nose. And then, yeah, and then I was calling Dad panic, so I'm like, 1, 2, 5, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And boom. There we go. We'll just have like a much bigger center window. It looks so nice. I'm really happy with it. Then we're just going back by 3. Oh, it's so nice. I like it. However, though, there is something minor that we have to add to this. And that is that we're going to be replacing and I'm going down. There we go. And then we just turn this back on to replace. And we do that again on all the other sides, thus completing the look for this. Looks nice. Oh, I like it. It's so cute. I like it. And we're just going. Just add one more little detail to this, which is adding kind of like this little centerpiece for this window here. Then we're just going to do another draw region, go through. I like it. It looks really nice. And then we're just gonna put it into four corner ones. And these windows here are gonna get like a different look. Those are gonna put in with the by twos. This one, as you guys can see now, I'm just taking out all of the all of these glass panes that we no longer need. There we go. And we'll just kind of go around, finish filling in all of these spaces here. That's a 3, that is a 3. All right. After I put in the rest of the windows, we will be addressing the challenge of this build, which is the spiral staircase. Because, I mean, yeah, sure, I can use the Deco Craft one, right? Like, totally I can use that one. We'll call it a day. However, it doesn't always fit in the way that I want it to fit. And so, instead, we're going to torture ourselves. and do it differently. This is so cute so far. I think when we're done, it's gonna look really nice. Like, I think it'll look really nice at the end of it all when, like, we're actually putting it all together. I'm just really dedicated to having this. I think that's my thing. Is that I like things. I like it looking nice, and I like it looking kind of more like very complex. Well, not complex. Just like detailed. Yeah. So that is the house so far. You have like the 3x3s and then just kind of like the single windows that we need to still, but I do want to move on to our spiral staircase challenge. So the spiral staircase, it is a 3x3 square. So I need the ratios for a 3x3 radius. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to grab my little circle thing sheet. And then we're going to do a 3 times 16, right? Yeah, 16. We're going to do a 3 pi, we're going to do times 16 calculation. Three times 16 is 48. So we're going to punch in 48, which will then give us our circle. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Okay. And we're going to use a dirt block to help us establish our circle. And then we're just going to clean up this space here that will be used for the spiral staircase to make sure that we have all the space that we need with. As well as getting rid of all these dirt blocks that we no longer need, because it will kind of ruin the look. There we go. And then for now, we'll just leave it like that. However, though, now that we have primed our location, let's go ahead here and let's find the center of this block, which is about here. But 1. So this is the center right here, I believe. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just make sure that it's nice and centered. So now we can proceed on with the next part, which is doing the actual circle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 1, 2. 1, 4, 5. There's 5. Then 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. So now using that portion, we can just copy and paste it. And then just kind of repeat that process. As you guys can see, we now have the right ratios for our beautiful circles. As well as using our torch to light up that way we can. So if you're asking why I'm doing it like this, it's so that way then I can kind of, it'll be used as my guide going forward. As what we'll do next is go around and just kind of figure out where we need to go and put pictures on, as that would be an important part of it. Which will then probably involve us at least sealing in one of the walls here. That way we can continue to grow it. Maybe I need to do now. There we go. Then just go around. And then we just kind of continue on with the circle here. So that will be essentially the entire, that will be this, so this circles here will essentially cover the entire spectrum of the staircase. Then we're gonna have kind of like this brown centerpiece column, and that'll be how we go up, and that'll essentially help us locate what we need it to be. Okay, done that. Now here comes the fun. And that is kind of figuring out how these things are gonna look. So, right now we're gonna use a dark orange block. So let's say we grab a staircase, right? Let's use the stairs, okay? Let's use the stair. Put it right next to it, so that way we a little quick cut and copy. Like that. Then here. So connected pane. So I'm kind of curious to see how this will work out now that I've kind of gotten the shape figured out. Okay. I might have to do some more, like, studying this part to figure it out, but it's okay. We'll, I think we'll actually wrap it up for today. Yeah, we'll just wrap it up for today. I know that, like, my streams are relatively short, but it's just kind of what fits my needs right now. Anyways, I hope you guys really did enjoy the stream. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. I will be sharing progress shots of this build in particular on Twitter, on the RoseGate Studios Twitter account. So if you guys want to go ahead and give that a follow, it should be in the description down below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.